Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A as I had up on my Instagram stories, and I just kind of accumulated ones as well. I keep getting in DMs all the time. So I have them all in my notes and we're just going to run through them. Just definitely a video you can just throw on in the background if you're like cleaning up. I just love doing that when I'm watching these kind of videos. I have my makeup here to get ready for today, so we'll also run through them because there was a good bit of makeup questions. But yeah, I won't answer like 100 because I want YouTube to be this like slow pace where I can just like talk and actually get through things without like just like on TikTok. So yeah, there'll be about like 10 questions I kind of picked that I think all kind of ended up being like the same kind of vibe. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's just get straight into it. No fit faff. What I will say is, if you are new to the channel, my name is Clodagh Henderson. I'm a content creator from Kilkenny, but I'm also living in Vancouver at the minute, although I'm going home in 4 weeks, which is actually insane. I've built a following on TikTok and Instagram over the last couple of years, so I decided I would come over to YouTube in the last month or so, and I am loving it. I'm run through the products as I go along, but that was the Cash Beauty Canvas Primer. What was it called again? Radiant Canvas Primer. It's really, really good. Okay, so a good one to start was, what made you start doing social media? So I started social media when it was lockdown. I feel like a lot of people did this, but it definitely was just more of like a outlet for like a good year or two. Don't get me wrong, it still is, but it definitely took off. I've definitely since last year it's took off, but yeah, I could go on and on about this for ages. I was always such a creative person. I always wanted to put myself out there. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like in school, massive attention seeker. Like, let's just be honest here. I literally made up that I was Hannah Montana in a school year before. Like, I'm not even going to get into it, but I just always wanted to do things. I don't even mean attention seeker and like everyone look at me kind of way, but like I just love the spotlight. Like, I'm just going to be honest, I did. And I actually tried doing YouTube when I was younger, but like I did not have like I came from a separated family. Like, I did not have any Apple products. I did not have like anything. I had a Samsung Galaxy, and like I tried recording on that and it was a heap of dirt. So times in primary school we set up other YouTube channels and things like that. Like, I always really liked just like put myself in front of a camera, or like I love taking pictures. Like when we went on holidays, I remember I made Diarmid like fully take these like candid pictures of me when I was like 15. Like I just really liked the whole concept of it. The kind of thing I was always gonna go into, like not particularly social media, but like I did acting when I was younger. Loved singing even though I was so bad at it. I entered like Miss Kilkenny. Like I just, all these things like just kind of kept coming my way, and I was just like, I'm just gonna start this and see where it goes, and it stuck. The first platform I did was Instagram, and I grew really quick on it. And then I feel like when everyone kind of got back to the real world and things like that, it kind of, not that it died off, it didn't die off at all. It was always still going, like constantly, like people messaging me, like following and everything like that. But like I definitely picked up in my college when I started doing TikTok on like during my college years. Like I think it was like 2023 when I was in my final year. I was it really took off then because people were seeing like I was in UL and like they were following me through my Instagram. So I feel like it kind of took a little lull in between years, but nonetheless always been active. Like started out posting like Charlene's fashion challenge, like ultimate throwback. My first videos on social media were actually like fitness ones, because remember everyone was going through their fitness crazy time in lockdown. I just started putting up like fitness things because I was like so invested in it, and I actually literally got abs and everything, and then I just stopped. Like, I mean, I've definitely had my eras. I was a fashion page for a long time and that really took off. And then I just kind of turned it into more of a lifestyle thing once I started TikTok. So I guess I kind of just had like a personal brand then with the whole thing, but like, yeah, I didn't like mean for it to go viral or anything. Like, I literally just really wanted to do it, and it stuck. Sorry, I know that is so long-winded, but that is what YouTube is for, guys. This is my Cash Beauty and Peach Paradise. I love this for like every day. I said this on TikTok before as well. It's just such a nice blush to pop on when I'm not really up to much, because it's just so... Well, I've actually ended up making social media over in Vancouver anyway, my full-time job, which was like never meant to happen. Like, well, not never meant to happen. It actually was my goal out here, but I just never... I didn't actually search for it when I got here. I think that's why it came to me, because I was actually applying for jobs and it was just an absolute shit show. Like, I just couldn't get work in marketing out here, and that actually goes into a few of my other questions. So I just got like lucky in a sense. I kept getting referrals from like clients out here. Like, the word just kept passing on, and I just got work out here, which was like, I'm so grateful for it, because I know it's not an easy ball game, but a lot of it was the networking. So yeah, that's kind of my social media journey, if you want to put it, and kind of where I am today, I guess. I try to stick between the one theme so I'm not like bouncing back. But another person asked like, how did you get over people like judging you by starting social media? So That actually for me was a huge thing. There was boys in Kilkenny and they were just being absolute dickheads. Like I'm not like, I literally do not like them to this day. Like I just think it's so funny how like they took the piss out of me so much, and like I'm literally laughing now. So it just goes to show, if that's not proof, like I remember it being so annoying. Like I remember my friends texting me like, Claude, like just don't give up, just keep doing it, blah blah. Like there's boys putting up videos on their Instagram story like mocking my content, saying that I had like notions, why is everyone trying to be an influencer all of a sudden. And like it actually got to me. A load of people unfollowed me from my hometown, like they actually did, and like I wasn't literally doing anything wrong. It's just because Ireland is just so small-minded. It was shit. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like I didn't care, because I did care. Like I really did care. Like it didn't even matter, but like there was like lads I actually thought I was friendly with unfollowing me, girls unfollowing me, girls like talking about me behind my back, and like look, I'm not going to say like the content I was putting out at the start was like unreal or anything, but like it was a start, and like everyone was doing similar things. The trends were so different back then, and I literally was just having a bit of crack, like, and like all my friends knew this is just Clodagh, like this is just something Clodagh would do. Like that was just in my nature. I just can't explain it. Like, so I didn't even feel like I was doing something I wasn't gonna pursue it. Boys were just so mean. Like people were commenting under my posts, like calling me, I was in like a full suit thing before. I think Molly May had it, and like I bought it and tried it on and I loved it, and like it looked so cool on her. And then these guys were commenting, these absolute idiots like from home were commenting, oh like you look like a Power Ranger. Like there was boys commenting, boys liking comments under my posts, and it genuinely actually just so pissed me off so much. And I feel like a lot of people thought I was a bit of a weirdo. But, and you know what the most ironic thing is, like I was 20 years old doing this. So like these boys were over 20 years old, which I just think is just so childish. All I can say is you have to have a thick skin if there is pricks like that in your hometown that are going to be doing that. You just have to, like, I'm not saying it happens to everyone, and I do think, to be fair, it is a lot more accepted nowadays. Like when I was doing it 5 years ago, I just constantly got the mickey took at me. Not everyone was doing it. People were starting it and dropping it and starting it and dropping it. But yeah, I do think it's a lot more accepted these days, so I genuinely don't think you'd get half as much like abuse for it these days. So I actually think just go for it, because everyone is doing it now. TikTok is just a constant field of people trying to get views and followers like these days, and I just think you can slot right back in there and no one is going to say anything because everyone is doing it now. But I have to say, a lot of people started re-following me when they saw that I actually wasn't this big weirdo and I was actually doing something for myself. And going to these cool events and getting these cool collabs. And I guess in a way it was a bit of a FU to everyone talk bad about me. I'm not saying I'm some mega superstar, but like definitely, like I feel like people would think of me as like an Irish TikToker or whatever. I actually found it, sorry I'm going off on a tangent now, but this is why I'm only answering like 10 questions. I find it so ironic because the boys that are actually making fun of me, they did this ad, and they ended up doing this video for like a shop, and they were both in it, and I was like, you were the same people that took the pee out of me, and now look at you trying to get bank from doing a video with a shop. Like, oh, with a brand, like I just couldn't. It's just such a full circle moment being like, wow, like look at you. Eyebrows are just not cooperating lately. I think I left my brow pencil open too long, but this is a very good one, the Benefit one. I have it in shade 4. It's actually just my go-to. And to be fair, I have had like hundreds and hundreds of support more than abuse down the line. Like that was a very small percentage of people, but it does impact you and it kind of does stick with you in a way. But yeah, no, I'm just glad it's over with, and I have so much support now, and people are so kind, and yeah, I actually just couldn't be any more grateful, to be honest, that I just stuck through it and powered on. Lots of questions about Vancouver, why I'm going home, blah blah blah. So yeah, let's just start with this one. What are the best things about living in Canada? So there is so much things, and I actually was listening to Abby and Ruby's podcast sorry, I can't remember, girls, what the name of it is again. I literally just throw it on, it comes up on my Spotify and I listen to it. Outrage Archives, is that it? They were just talking about like their time in Oz, and like they were kind of just doing the same things as they were doing in, like, I feel like you can just tell I have ADHD. I don't have ADHD, but I feel like you can just tell I'm jumping between topics, but just stay with me. Getting there, why I love Vancouver. So they were just talking about how like in Oz that like you can do all these things at home. Like you go to Pilates, you get your matcha, you go to the beach, you go for a run, you go to paddle. Like all this stuff is like, especially up in Dublin and Limerick and Cork, I feel like it's so this stuff you could do in Ireland, and they're just like, it is a bit overhyped. Now I know not everyone's going to think like that, but I do think it is a general consensus. Whereas what I love about Vancouver is out here you actually don't have a lot of stuff that you can do in Ireland. Like this place is literally just like a jackpot. Like you've mountains, this is my favorite thing. So you've mountains that are actually just out of this world. You've so many different mountains, so many different hikes. And like, look, I think Ireland is beautiful. Oh my God, Jesus. I think Ireland is beautiful, but I personally just don't think anything, like the attractions and all, they're not breathtaking. Like, I'm sorry, like I sound so bad for that, but here, like you've glaciers, you've aqua blue, you also have the beach in the summer. You've so many beaches and they're so nice, and you've loads of lakes. You have skiing in the winter, like on some of the most famous like skiing resorts in the world. You're literally only a flight away from Banff. Like, I don't know, and then like you're so close to America. Like, you know, I just feel like there's so much more opportunity here that you don't have at home, if that makes sense. Like, I know Australia is beautiful, you've beaches, you've places you can't see in Ireland as well, but I think there's more of a variation here, things you can't see in Ireland. I also love the Irish community over here so much. Just a certain type of people that come here, and everyone just has really similar interests, and yeah, I just love it. I love everything about Canada. It's always just been so special to me. It's somewhere I'm going to keep coming back to. I love it. Like, I feel like a lot of my core experiences and memories have been in Canada, and I just hope it continues like that. I honestly spoke so much about Canada on TikTok. There's just constantly something on. So yeah, I would just say the variety of activities to do here for every single season. Like, it's just unbeatable in my opinion. Okay, so someone has asked what's next after Vancouver. Okay, so I have a lot of things up my sleeve for when I go home that I am not telling anyone, because I've learned about this space that I work in. Everything is so, like, anything can just fall through. Like, I swear to God, there is stuff here I've told people, oh yeah, I have this, it falls through. Like, I just don't like telling people about my work anymore and like my plans, because it's just so unreliable. The cost of working in this industry, like, it just is a bit unreliable. But basically I'm gonna definitely speak more about this before I go home, but look, all I'm gonna say is working for myself out here has been amazing. I feel so lucky I got to do it because I had so much free time. I didn't have to ask anyone for anything. I could really just soak up every single minute, and I did so much with my time here, and I genuinely didn't waste a damn minute. So I'm so grateful for that. Sorry, my lips are so dry, by the way. Sorry if it's like really bad. This job full-time is very lonely, and it's something I always want to have, but I'm not ruling out going back into marketing in Dublin. I'm not going to say anymore because there's honestly no substance to that, and I just don't want to jinx myself like I always do. So say those are kind of my plans, to kind of keep doing what I'm doing, but also invest in my career and my networking and constantly still learning new skills. That's something I want to do, because I think in what I'm doing now, you're not learning, you know what you know and you've mastered it, and like, I just want to keep learning, and I have so much to give in marketing, not just social media, content creation. Like, I just feel like anyone these days as well is just picking up being like, I'm a content creator. Like, I just feel like there is so much more substance to what I studied and what I have a master's in and what I got a freaking award for. So yeah, say I'm looking to develop in that, whether that's a new job or whatever, and I'm also want to do what I'm doing on the side, but also develop on that as well. So that is kind of my goal for when I go home. So that lipstick I put on there, my friend Ashlyn got for me. It is, what's it called again? Nude Romance from Charlotte Tilbury. It's just a really nice nude for like every day, and I put that with just a random MAC lip liner Cork. This isn't my go-to lip combo now or anything, just because I'm not going anywhere today, so I don't want to have a really dark lip. And the biggest questions people asked me was, why am I going home? Okay, so I'm just gonna put it as simple as this, okay? I wanted to do a year away, and so did Bailey, and like, to be honest, we were going to come in January, but like, it just, timing wasn't lining up, and we knew it was going to be this year, so we were like, we left at what, the start of March or something. So it's basically, it's going to be nearly a year by the time I get home, and that's all I wanted. I just wanted a year away. I didn't want to commit to moving full 2 years or whatever like most people do here, because I just feel like my career at home is so in Ireland, although I wouldn't let that stop me from moving away, which I haven't. But long term and how quick this industry moves, I knew I'd be happy with a year and get all my traveling in. To be honest, this wasn't just a year being in Vancouver. Like, I traveled so much, and I still am going to New York, and like God knows what I'll do before I go home. But it definitely has been a year of like travel, and it's what I wanted to do, and I'm not ever ruling out like not coming back here. I'm not ruling out like not moving away. I'd love to do a London stint. I'd love to come back here next summer. But I just think long term, I just wasn't totally sold on moving fully away because of the nature of my job. At the same time, didn't let it stop me, never will let it stop me, but I just knew this is all we wanted to do. And Bailey has good progression in his job at home, and he didn't want to really like, I'm not going to speak for him because it's not really anyone's business, but like he obviously is good, same kind of situation really. Like that's kind of why we're going home. There is other reasons like as well that I feel personally about my own thing, and like I could talk for hours on this, but like as in my social media and things like that. But that's not a reason why I'm going home, but I just feel like it's a reason a lot of people don't move away in my industry, and it's kind of sad. But I'm just glad that I did it, and I moved away for, let's just say, a year or whatever, and it's been the best year of my life. And yeah, people can't really get their heads around why you don't move out here forever or anything like that. Sorry, the sun is really coming in now, 1 minute. It's darker, but the sun is just way too bright. People just couldn't really get their heads around why we were going home and stuff. And like, not any of our friends, but just people you get chatting to in pubs and stuff were like, why the hell would you go home? And I'm just like, not everyone hates home, okay? There's stuff I don't like about home. There's stuff I'm thinking about going home and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to go back to this shit again. But overall, like, I'm happy to be home. There is so much opportunity for me at home, and the same with Bailey. And like, I just think I'm in my prime with what I'm doing now, and I don't want to like throw that away either when I've had such a good time here and I know I'll be back. Like, I think people think when you move home that you've done forever. Well, for me, it certainly isn't, like, because I have travel booked. Like, I have 3 trips lined up that no one even knows about that I want to do. Like, do you know what I mean? I just, like, this is not the end of my travels, but I feel like some people out here, not any of my friends or anyone I care about that you'd be chatting to, are just making me feel so guilty about it. And I'm just like, why? Like, I had a year away. Like, I don't have to move here forever to have a good time or to make it count. Like, sorry, I know that sounds so defensive, but I've heard it so many times and it actually just really annoys me, like. But yeah, it's just literally opportunity, like really just taking advantage of what we have at home as well, and like having a good time. And this is like not the end of our travels, so that is a lot of why we're going home, pretty much. And also, guys, I miss my dog so much. Every day I've been asking for videos of him. Like, I definitely think since my thing happened to me a couple of years ago, I feel like I've had so much new followers since then, and I really don't want to talk about it again. Like, if you want, go scroll on my TikTok and figure out what happened to me, but it ruined my life. And whatever, this thing that happened to me, and I've become such a much more sensitive person since it happened. And like, when I was out in Canada last time, I didn't give a shit about anyone. I was like, I want to stay here forever. Like, I don't even care about Christmas. I don't care about going home. But this time I'm so much more softer, and like, it's that thing has made me softer. And you know, I'm looking forward to going home. I really appreciate all the small things now. I appreciate my friends, because all that was like ripped away from me when I went through this thing, and that does play a factor as well. Like, not like, look, I'm gonna be totally honest. I've changed since I was out here last, and like, I just am a bit more sensitive, and I do care about things more now. And look, if things were different with work, like marketing, it's just so bad out here, lads. It's so bad, and there is nothing for me out here work career wise, and this is my prime time, I feel, in my career, that I want to progress my career in this time as well as having a good time. So that's just a lot of it. Just be real. What's your biggest piece of advice? I actually do not know. If I had to say, sorry, I really hope the lighting isn't bad here, it keeps changing. My biggest piece of advice, don't wait for anyone, or like, don't depend on anyone. Just do it. Like, honestly, just do it. Sorry, I feel like it's so bad, is it? Like, don't depend on anyone. Don't depend on anyone's choices to make your choices. Whether if that's boyfriends, friends, family, just do it. Like, I definitely, there's been times I've put my choices around people, and like, as you get older, things change, and like, you just have to do whatever you do for yourself, whether that's anything, like moving away, your career, like what way your life is going. If you want to move away and someone doesn't, or like you want to start something new and they don't support you, like I think just do it. Like F everyone else that is not cooperating with what you want to do, or like, no, that sounds so bad. Like just kind of F everyone who is not ready. How would I say this? Not everyone is going to be aligned with you for life, and just do what you got to do and don't be judged by anyone. That is just my biggest advice. Just go for it. Just go for it. Just do it. Whatever you want to do with your life. Don't depend on people. Don't listen to other people's crappy opinions. Don't let anyone tell you things aren't realistic. I fear this video is getting really long. Quick fire ones at the end here because I feel like I yapped for so long. Is YouTube very different to TikTok? Yes, it is. YouTube takes hours to edit, guys. Hours. You need to be sitting down for 3 hours if you want to edit a half-an-hour video. Well, in my case anyway, because I talk so much, I have to cut everything out. So it is very different. It's very time consuming, and but I love it. I love it. I really, really love it. It's so nice to look back on and everything like that. So yeah, did you and Bailey live together at home? No, we didn't, but we live so close to each other. Like I think in the last couple of years we've lived 2 minutes drive away from each other, which is so ideal. What do I do if I feel like it's never the right time to move away, but I want to move away? I think this literally answers my last question. Like, it's never the right time. Like, I was doing so well at home. Like, I was, 2024 was like my biggest year for like self-achievement. Like, I was growing so much on TikTok. I was growing like so much. I passed my driving test. I won an award. I graduated college. Like, the list just kept going. I got my new big girl job. I was slaying. I was in Cork and Dublin, traveling around everywhere. Like, I just loved it. And like, I left in my prime, like my peak. I left because I was like to myself, this is my answer to your question. You're never going to feel like it's the right time. I was in my peak and I was like to myself, if I keep eating this up and like eating and thriving off this, I'm never going to move. And I'm 24, nearly 25. Sorry guys, my camera started overheating. I obviously was talking for so long, but I'm going to close it off here by saying, yeah, I was just in my peak prime, but I was like, it's now or never. Like, I'm going to get either too comfortable here, things going to keep going up and I'm going to never move, or else I'm just gonna go and do it. And I think that is just the thing, like the train is never gonna come. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just have to do it. You just have to do what's best for you. And like, it was really, like, I'm not gonna lie, it was so hard for me to pack it all up and move away. People thought I was mad. They're like, Cody, you're doing so well for yourself. I was like, guys, like, I just have to go now or I'm never gonna go. Like, things are gonna be, your career is always gonna progress, but like, you're never gonna get to move away if you keep basing it on like how good things are going at home. And I see people talking about this all the time and it really upsets me. Like, not upsets me, but like I started thinking about like people on TikTok and things like that, like getting cool collabs and things, and it's unreal. Like, I've been there, like, and like I literally have been there just before I left. But I just feel like you can't base like travel and life over like just stuff on like social media. Like, I just don't think that's like the thing to do. And like, that goes for everything. Like, you can't base like your travel over a job or like your boyfriend or your friends or your girlfriend or whoever it is. You just can't, like, or you'll never go anywhere. So I think you just have to, if you want to go somewhere, if you want to do something, just do it. I think when I answered my number one bit of advice, I think I actually I must have read this question at the start and it like clicked with me subconsciously. But yeah, like, there's never going to be right time. Things are going to be good, things are going to be bad. You just have to go. So I would just go and do it. Okay, this video is way too long. I'm so sorry, but I just knew I wouldn't get through a lot of questions because I would be chatting so much. But I'd rather give you like proper answers and a proper chat on like these things instead of just like 2 seconds on TikTok. So I hope you enjoyed. I do have more questions, but like, it does not stop me from doing another one. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps so much with the channel, and leave a little comment if you enjoyed as well. But yeah, sorry if the quality or the thing or anything is different. My camera is literally just having a spasm attack over there. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See you Sunday for my weekly vlog, and bye.